Hi, Green Lake Dragons. Welcome back to Vocal Music with Anna. I hope you're all doing well. I am really excited to sing some more with you today. We have some warm-ups and a Black Lives Matter song, and we're going to sing We Shall Overcome, the famous protest song, one more time. This is Black Lives Matter week at school and in schools all across the country, as you've learned about. But as you know, all of us at Green Lake, including myself, we all strongly feel that lessons about Black excellence, about Black leaders, about Black Lives Matter and Black history, those shouldn't all be taught in just a week or in just a month, which is why you may have noticed I have been focusing on many Black musicians, songs by Black artists, songs that were important in Black history, as well as songs from other people of color as well. Okay, let's get warmed up. We'll take 2 big breaths, in through your nose, out through your nose. And let's use our hands again like last time to help us remember when we inhale slowly, our chest and our belly are going to fill with air, and as we exhale slowly, our body is going to come back in. Okay. Get your body comfortable. And let's begin. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Let's do one more like that. Make sure that you're sitting or standing nice and tall. Ready? Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Excellent. That can be really, really hard work because that's normally not the way that we breathe with our chest and belly expanding and contracting on the inhale and exhale. So keep up the good work, be patient with yourself. And now back to our Green Lake M&M songs by some Green Lake students. Woohoo! Let me get my book so I can read them correctly. First, we're going to hear from 2 students from Miss Forrest's class, and the first is Vivian. This one's about me. It's a silly one. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. That's not a treat or dessert, but it really makes me think of our Play-Doh person warm-up. Okay, so decide on the position for your body. Check your posture, sitting or standing nice and tall. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. Big breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. Big breath. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. One more. Miss Stewart made me squish my silly putty. I cried. Whoops, I almost forgot I cried. Our next set of lyrics also come from a student in Miss Forrest's class, and that student is Grady. The warm-up is, Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. That's a lot of words. It's a mouthful. Let's see how we do. Posture check and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. That doesn't really work that way, doesn't it? Does it? It didn't line up. How can we do that a little better? Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, Wow, that's tricky, Grady. Well done. 1, 2, again right there. Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. Big breath. Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. One more. We're getting really high in our voices today. Miss Sarah Kaya made me step on my Sour Patch Kids. I cried. Let's go down. And we'll start there for our last 2. Okay. Next we will hear from Annie in Miss Nimi's class. Miss Denny made me demolish my dib-dab. All right. Miss Denny. If you don't know Miss Denny, if you're a kindergartner or first grader or new to Green Lake this year, Miss Denny works in the office. 1, 2, ready, go. Miss Denny demolish my dib-dab. Breathe. Miss Denny made me demolish my dib-dab. Breathe. Miss Denny made me demolish my dib-dab. Miss Denny made me demolish my dib-dab. Last one. Miss Denny made me demolish my dib-dab. I cried. And then our last warm-up was brought to you by Dahlia in Miss Lester's class. And this is similar to one that we started with at the very beginning of the year and one that Mason from Miss Moore's class reminded me of as well. Her warm-up, Dahlia's warm-up, is Mr. Johnson made me jump on my jumbo M&Ms. I think we heard about jumping on jelly beans before. It's another one with a lot of words. 1, 2, posture 3, 4. Mr. Johnson made me jump on my jumbo M&Ms. Mr. Johnson made me jump on my jumbo M&Ms. Mr. Johnson made me jump on my jumbo M&Ms. Lots of words. Mr. Johnson made me jump on my jumbo M&Ms. Last one. Mr. Johnson made me jump on my jumbo M&Ms. I cried. Yay! So much creativity, and these warm-ups are so fun and so silly. In Team A and preschool this week, the students have been learning about Black excellence and the first Black president of the National Entomological Society of the United States. Now that's a lot of words. Hold on a minute. Entomological? Can you say that? Entomological. I can barely say it, so if you can't, no big deal. Entomology is the study of insects, bugs, insects. Insect is the fancy word for bug. So that's pretty cool that scientific society has its first Black president. Hooray! So in their class, we've been doing art projects, reading stories, and singing songs about bugs. I rewrote the words to the Ants Go Marching so that the words are instead about marching at a protest. I'd like to share the song with you, and what I'd like you to do while you're listening and keeping the beat is to listen for the rhymes in the song. Is there a pattern to the rhyming? When do we hear the rhymes in the song? Now, if you don't know what a rhyme is, let's say it together. Rhyme. A rhyme, 2 or more words rhyme when the last part of the word sounds the same, ends in the same sound, okay? Like, bike, trike, Mike. It doesn't matter how they're spelled. It's all about the way they sound. Fun, done, won, begun, and so forth. Okay. Instead of singing The Ants Go Marching, I'll sing The Kids Go Marching. And as you listen and learn, go ahead and just keep the steady beat any way you like. Your choice. If you're sitting and a little bit more mellow in the green part of the mood meter, maybe you just want to find a place on your body to tap the beat. If you have a little more energy, if you're energetic in the yellow or the red, maybe you actually want to stand up and march or jump to the beat, but your choice. Find some way to find the steady beat as you listen to the words and listen for rhyming. Okay. I'm going to take a breath first before I sing. Here's the beat. 1, 2, 3. The kids go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching one by one. There is so much work to be done, and they all go marching around, around, chanting Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. The kids go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching 2 by 2. They tell their friends to march along too, and we all go marching around, around, chanting Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. The kids go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching 3 by 3. We all deserve to be free, and we all go marching around, around, chanting Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. So that's all I wrote, and I challenge you, if you can think of the next verse, I challenge you to write verse number 4. The kids go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The kids go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. So I am challenging you to write a rhyming line for the kids go marching 4 by 4. This is not a required assignment, so you certainly don't have to. But if you're inspired to, I would love some creative rhyming ideas as your seesaw response. We're going to end our lesson today by singing We Shall Overcome. We Shall Overcome was the most famous protest song sung during the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s here in the United States. It's still sung today in protests with the Black Lives Matter movement. Some of you who watched my lesson from a couple weeks ago learned this song and learned some of the history about this song. So if you haven't seen that lesson, I encourage you to find it on Seesaw if you have time. And we'll be singing 3 verses today. 2 of them are different from the previous lesson, but the first verse is the same. We shall overcome. There it is. We shall overcome. Now, if you don't know the song, maybe you don't know what this word means, overcome. If you do know this song, do you remember what this word means? To overcome something means to get past something that was a challenge, to get past a struggle. The second verse we'll sing is We'll Walk Hand in Hand, and then we'll end with We Are Not Alone. So in the fight for racial equality and equality for people of all different colors of skin, for justice for people of color. How do these words fit in? What are we singing about? We shall overcome. What will we overcome? I think a good place to start is thinking about racism. Getting treated unfairly because you have black skin or brown skin or you're a person of color. Okay, let's begin. Find a comfortable position. Take a nice breath. We shall overcome.